Building a home carries massive stakes. When a residential project goes right, families get a safe place to live, and builders secure a profitable business. But a badly built house can lead to structural failures and financial ruin. In this video, we will walk through exactly how to register your construction business, how to enroll a specific house, and how to avoid the compliance traps that can shut down your site. In South Africa, the residential construction industry is regulated by the National Home Builders Registration Council, or NHBRC. Their mandate is to maintain home building standards and protect housing consumers. It is important to separate this from the CIDB. While the CIDB handles contractor grading for public sector procurement, the NHBRC strictly governs residential quality assurance. This image shows a typical uniform residential development. Whether building single freestanding houses or large-scale tracts like these, NHBRC regulations apply across the board. NHBRC registration is a strict legal requirement. If you plan to build residential properties in South Africa, compliance here is step 1. Your path to compliance depends on your specific role. The NHBRC categorizes applicants into 3 distinct groups: developers, building contractors, and owner-builders. If you are a developer or a building contractor constructing homes to sell to the public, you must complete the full commercial registration process. If you are an individual building your own personal residence, you fall under the owner-builder exemption. This exemption means you do not register as a commercial entity, but you are still legally bound to follow NHBRC quality processes and specific administrative procedures. Incorrectly classifying your role or trying to bypass commercial registration by claiming the owner-builder exemption will result in unlawful construction. The authorities will shut down your project immediately. Understand the 2 layers of compliance. First is builder registration. This certification is tied to your company, confirming it is technically capable. The second is home enrolment. This specific warranty is tied to the actual plot of land and the physical structure being built. Holding a builder registration does not give you a blanket pass to build. You still have to enroll every single individual home before you start digging the foundations. Treating registration and enrollment as the same step is a critical error. Without specific enrollment, the physical homes are left legally unprotected, and any structural warranties are completely voided. To register, gather the standard administrative documents: your CIPC company registration details, certified IDs of all directors, your tax compliance status, and proof of banking details. Next, you must appoint a designated technical manager for your business. This individual must provide documented evidence of their practical construction experience to satisfy the NHBRC's technical capability standards. Once your folder is ready, submit the application using official forms or the online portal and pay the required non-refundable application fees. Following your submission, the designated technical manager will need to attend a mandatory technical assessment or complete specific training modules to finalize your registration. If you failed this technical assessment, your administrative paperwork will not save the application. The NHBRC's primary duty is guaranteeing construction competence on site. Notice exactly where enrollment happens on this timeline. The rule is strict. You must enroll the home before site handover and before any trench digging begins. Early enrollment unlocks the structural defect warranty, covering the property long after practical completion. Early enrollment signals the NHBRC to conduct their mandatory site inspections at critical construction phases, starting with the foundation trenches and moving through to the superstructure and completion. If you dig foundations before enrolling the property, you bypass these initial inspections. That permanently compromises your ability to secure the necessary warranties and sign off the build. Waiting until you secure a contract to start your builder registration creates massive scheduling risks and can delay your site start dates by weeks or even months. Remember, holding the high CIDB grading does not replace the need for residential NHBRC compliance. They are entirely separate requirements. Submitting incomplete documentation for your technical manager is another common trap. The council will reject the application outright, forcing you to start the process over. Here is an aerial view of a modern housing complex. Even on a sprawling project like this, the rules apply to every single unit. The developer must systematically enroll each house individually. There is also a strict financial consequence. South African banks and financial institutions will refuse to approve mortgage bonds for homes that are not properly enrolled. Ultimately, these rigorous steps exist to protect the housing consumer. By filtering out poor building practices, the industry reduces the risk of serious structural defects that endanger families. Achieving full NHBRC compliance proves you are a legally responsible and technically capable builder. Download the official application forms from the NHBRC portal today and begin your registration.